Hey guys, this is another episode of Driving with Mitch. I got my buddy Scott.
What up?
Porter here. We're on our way to Melbourne for the round 2 Drift All Stars event. And what I'm going to talk about today is round 4, I'm just told. What I'm going to talk about today, I got hit up by one of my friends on Facebook, and he asked me what I could give him advice-wise for starting a hosting company. And as many of you know, I've started a hosting company and did over $20 million in sales over the 3.5 years that I was running it. And I'm probably a good person to ask that. So he asked me, yeah, what is the tips or tricks or things that you would say to get the company to grow and grow exponentially? And I came up with like 6 points, and I've written them down because when I do consulting and stuff like that, I'm always present. And when you're present, you forget what you're talking about. So the first thing you want to do is you want to launch it with as little as money as possible. You don't want to spend heaps of money building out the site and getting content up and servers and shit like that. You want to do it on a shared environment. You want to rent your servers. You want to spend as little as possible. The last video I talked about how you can get a loader design for like between $5 and $100. You don't have to go and spend 20 grand to get a fucking loader, and that would be the brakes. You want to do it for as cheap as possible, and the phone's just locked. And number 2 is merge lanes while looking at the mirrors. Oh wait, that's not number 2, that's actually what I'm doing. Number 2 is try out as many advertising mediums as possible and scale up the ones that convert well. So this one's about trying as many different advertising mediums, because with hosting or with any product really, you don't know what's going to convert until you test it out. You don't know what's really going to get you a result, whether it's YouTube ads or Facebook ads or LinkedIn ads. You just have to keep trying stuff, and you have to make shit happen. And then you spend enough money to know what's going to convert and what doesn't convert, and then you cut the ones that don't convert as quickly as possible. The next one was don't hire staff too late. It's a lot easier to grow a large company when you're driving it versus doing the tactical work. So you've probably heard me talk about tactical work versus strategic work before. And what that basically means is you want to be doing tasks that are giving you a strategic overview or a drive of your business rather than doing tactical tasks. And if you think about it like the army, you've got the general who's back in Washington giving orders and looking at statistics, and you've got the tacticians, which are the army men that are getting shot and on the front line and doing all the hard work. So you want to be working harder, working smarter, not harder, and you need staff to do that. The next thing you want to do is you want to form strategic partnerships with other businesses or brands that will help you grow and get you reach that you otherwise wouldn't normally get. So these are things like going to WordPress theme providers or web designers and partnering with them and giving them a commission for every referral they give you. Because more often than not, they host the sites themselves and they hate doing it. They hate having to deal with the support. They hate having to deal with angry customers, and generally they just hate web hosting. Then the second last one is continue to optimize and split test all your marketing assets and be committed to improvement, not perfection. So what that means is always be improving your landing pages and your digital assets. You want to be spending time testing stuff constantly. Don't fall in love with a page or a design and feel like that's the winning one, that's the only one that's really for you. You want to fall in love with the process of testing stuff and be committed to continually finding a winner. And then there's one more, and the phone's just locked on me again. And the last one is have a clearly defined exit strategy and make decisions based on heading towards that. So from the start, I didn't really have an exit strategy, and I kind of burned myself out and ran out of steam, and then went, oh wow, I need to focus on systemizing and really removing myself and to get an exit here. And that is one of the worst things you could do. It's a lot easier to set something up and plan to sell it from the start than it is to be in there like kind of working on it and losing steam and having issues and then going, oh, I want to sell my business now. So definitely, and this goes for any business, whether you're starting a flower shop or an internet-based company, you want to spend time planning your exit before you actually need to, and look at what a number would be for you to happily exit at whatever time. So that's it. Another Driving with Mitch, talking about business shit episode. Make sure to post some comments below if there's anything you want me to cover. If there's any questions or anything about this video, please post it below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Look forward to seeing you in episode 4. See you guys.